Ready?
I hit the net.
No, you didn't hit the net. Then don't say you hit the net.
Right, that's such a good point. I broke the rules.
I'm getting schooled in the finer points of volleyball by former Georgetown player and current Congresswoman Lori Trahan.
That was a block. That was a block.
All right, do you want to do serving? All right, you do one and then I'm going to do
Okay.
one. Okay.
All right.
A lot of pressure here.
Ooh. That was in.
That was really good. All right, so I'm doing this.
Yeah. Look at that. There you go. There you did it.
Okay, yes.
And
Okay,
that's
I got it.
Frankly, I think she may be humoring me a little bit.
That's great.
That wasn't terrible.
That's an ace.
No, it is not. Don't patronize me. That was definitely not an ace.
After college at Georgetown, Trahan worked for Massachusetts Congressman Marty Meehan, becoming his chief of staff. Eventually, she made a successful run at representing her hometown of Lowell, this time in Washington instead of as a high school volleyball star.
I think whenever you have this critical mass of new people coming to Washington at the same time, well, that's your opportunity to change. And I'm thrilled to see so many more women at the table right now.
I read something that said college athlete's best friend in Congress, you.
So I didn't know when I went to Congress that I was going to be the only woman Division I athlete.
Yeah.
And you realize your voice sort of plays a huge role, right? Both from like what you experience and what you know athletes are experiencing, but also in who you're fighting for.
In the fight for equality in athletics, there is no more iconic image than that of runner Kathrine Switzer. In 1967, she covertly entered the Boston Marathon, a race that was still not open to women. Switzer was physically attacked by runners and race organizers. She not only finished, but she opened up the sport to women and won the New York Marathon 2 years later. 5 years after that, college athletics would change forever when Richard Nixon signed Title IX into law. Simply stated, it disallowed sex-based discrimination by federally funded schools. Title IX kicked open the door for female athletes. Many view U.S. women's soccer's dominance in the 1990s as the culmination of 2 generations of the bill in action. Players like Brandi Chastain and Mia Hamm became heroes for that next wave of female athletes.
I think people are realizing the product is incredible.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska, where volleyball courses through the veins and the hearts of the people of this state. One of the most anticipated volleyball matches in the history of this planet.
When you see 90,000 people showing up to Cornhusker Stadium to watch a college
Volleyball game.
Yes.
Here come your Nebraska Cornhuskers!
Billed as Volleyball Day in Nebraska, the game broke the previous attendance record for a U.S. women's sporting event.
I mean, that's nothing I could have ever fathomed, right? I mean, I just look at my own 2 daughters, right? They're 14 and 10. They don't watch men's basketball.
I have 2 boys who mostly watch Caitlin Clark.
Now, what needs to follow are, the media deals, all of that marketing and promotion that men have had for decades.
Since Trahan was elected in 2018, the NCAA has ruled in favor of college athletes' ability to profit from their own name, image, and likeness, called NIL for short.
So this is an issue of fairness. It's an issue of equity.
Alex Glover. She's not just a powerhouse on the volleyball court, but a superstar in the NIL game. With a
Southern Methodist University volleyball player Alex Jean Glover had dozens of endorsement deals by the time she graduated in 2024. It's something Trahan could only dream of back at Georgetown in the 90s.
There's a lot of money to be made, and there's a lot of other voices that are organized. All I'm trying to do is make sure that the player's voice doesn't get lost in the shuffle, and it's always at the table, and that we're always putting them at the center.